Okay. So, he had that ready on his clipboard. This is funny. There was actually some banter in regards to this kind of stuff in the in the group A chat on Discord. That's too funny. I love it. All right, spawning in the bottom right hand corner, representing Alpha X. It is ReaLity. And spawning in the top left hand corner, representing C32225. It is TheKyojin. Is there other? Can I like swing around other ways too? There are ways. Oh, nope. I don't know. Anyway, best of 3. See it in the bottom right. It's there. Gateway and gas on the way. Gateway and gas. Second gas on the way for ReaLity. Second gas on the way for TheKyojin. We're seeing mirror builds so far at this point. Two gateways. So we went really early into 2 gas, but TheKyojin is just rallying workers onto the gas. Okay, that's interesting. Core on the way. Core on the way. So, pylon in the main for ReaLity. Pylon not in the main for TheKyojin. He is going to proxy. He's sending another probe around to check for his own proxy right now. So we've got 2 adepts on the way, 2 stalkers on the way, right? So my limited knowledge of PvP, if you open up 2 adepts, you force your opponent to have to play, I think, somewhat safe with the stalkers. Because if they mess up and you get into the main, they're going to have a very bad day. But if they don't mess up, then they're ahead, I think, is the play in the meta. Pylon low ground, which is seen by ReaLity, so he might be thinking, hey, this guy wants to expand. But in all actuality, he probably is going to expand, just not now. Because he wants to make a lot of units and put them into your natural. Oh, he has low ground too, but his probe is going back down there, which tells me he's going to try to expand here shortly. Okay, so the adepts get past, but he gets Kyojin gets the shield battery up in time, and now these stalkers are going to come back, and they are going to shut this down. That's what I was talking about. If you can build the wall, you get shut down. If you don't build the wall, though, you know, a lot of worker damage. So I mean, 2 workers were still lost, but it could have been a lot worse. So good job by TheKyojin setting up the appropriate defense. So now ReaLity's going to expand. Let's do the whole cool V thing. Yeah, he doesn't know that's there yet. See? Nope, doesn't know. No idea. So, he's playing defensive. He's putting up the shield battery. Oh, okay, so C3... Okay, so that is Alpha X. Awesome. Well, thank you for letting me know that, Zeno. Hey, your name's familiar, Zeno. That's cool, though. Alright, so, guys, Kyojin is actually Alpha X. I guess Blizzard is just being silly. Which doesn't surprise me, because since they joined Activision, they're nothing but silly sometimes. So we've got all these stalkers outside the main for TheKyojin at the moment, and we've got shield battery, 2 sentries, 2 stalkers in a natural expansion. So he's going to shade in and see this. He's going to shade into the main. He lets into the main, so now there's adepts that are going to the main that are going to go to the mineral line, and units fighting down here at the shield battery. Immortal goes down. 2 stalkers are in the main, though, so they are going to help wipe up those adepts. Wow, what a defense. 2 probes down so far. Did this get cleaned up? No, not yet, but the adept is shooting at stalkers, so that's 3 probes. 3 probes fall. But at what cost? That was excellent. I really approve. Now I'm interested to see what the follow-up is for TheKyojin. He's It looks like he has no intention of ever getting a third base because we are just dropping all the gateways you could possibly imagine in a council right now. It's giving my Terran body chills. Twilight Council on the way. Nothing being produced out of the robo at the moment. So now, ReaLity is going to look around for this not the expansion, the proxy. He knows it's here after what he's seen on the stream, and yeah, he's going right up to it. Boom. But while this is going on, though, it looks like the TheKyojin, he's going to run some units around different directions. He's got Adept up top. That was just for safety. Adept over here. But he's going to run these Stalkers down into the natural. Nope, just kidding. Thinks better of it. ReaLity pulls back. He is ahead 4 workers. Now he is adding his gateways. More gateways. Wow. Whoa. That's a lot of gateways. So we've got no robo. Charge on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 gateways on 2 base. He doesn't get these gases, right? So I don't think he has any intention of ever getting them. I think he's just going to make Zealots and DTs, warp them into Archons if necessary, and just try to bully his opponent out of the game with a whole lot of charge lots. Meanwhile, ReaLity's sitting pretty comfortable at home. However, 2 Adepts do get into main again. There are no units in the main. What did he... Oh my gosh, he thought better of it. So instead of letting the Adepts get in the main and get some probe kills, he actually just decided not to. And aborted that Adept Shade, which was pretty close. I thought it was going down. So another pylon in the exact same spot as before. So we've got Immortal, Stalker, Archon. And a whole lot of charge lots. And DTs from the TheKyojin. 2 Adepts are going in again, and they're going to cancel those shades because there were units that would have jumped on top of them. Now, from a production standpoint, TheKyojin has so many more gateways. But 5 gateways and 1 robo is a pretty decent deal. Plus, he has the Prism to Micro. Now, we're going to see what happens here. Honestly, I've got my money on ReaLity for this next engagement. I just feel like he has a much scarier army. So he's going to push out to his 3rd base, kind of shark around a little bit, see what's going on. Find out there's nothing going on except those 2 Adepts that keep trying to shade in. He's going to pick those guys up for free. However, because of this, TheKyojin knows that he's not in position. So now the TheKyojin says, I'm in position. He actually has the high ground right now. But, you know, we did some Jedi mind tricks, and that's not the case. Now he's on the low ground, and ReaLity is back on the high ground. And that Prism is going to get away with... Oh, it's not going to get away. That Prism is going to go down with an Archon and an Immortal in it. That is a huge pickup. Fake Colossus is in the game at the moment. Wow. Okay, so that went from really bad for TheKyojin to maybe not that bad for TheKyojin. We'll see what happens here with this next engage. He's got so many charge lots, but is it going to be enough? Is there enough tank and DPS up front? No, there's not enough tank and DPS up front. This is going to push the TheKyojin back. And actually, that Archon might get caught. Nope, Archon gets away. And we're going to go ahead and go into an engagement that Archon does actually fall. So now it's going to be ReaLity's turn to try and push the issue. He's going to continue to push back the TheKyojin. They're both even on supply until now. Oh, that Archon is so low on health. Archon falls. So now it's just Stalkers against 3 Immortals and full HP Archon and 2 no Zealots. And TheKyojin's just pushing the issue. But He doesn't have a prism anymore. And there are zealots in the natural that are going to get recalled. Wow. So third base is on the way right now for ReaLity. Neither one player has a forge. Does he have any upgrades? I don't know. Does he? No. Oh, he does. Tells me down there. ReaLity has +1 attack. So ReaLity's going to continue to run around and try and maintain map control. Where are you going? Alright, we're building another proxy pylon. So, TheKyojin just doesn't want this game to go on anymore. He just wants to end it now. So he's going to continue to try to end the game off of his 2-base economy. While ReaLity is taking a third base. Getting +2 attack. More immortals, which are just so strong. Another pylon on the right, so now he can try and do some silly multi-prong aggression. ReaLity is pushing across the map. His army split. Oh, okay. So his army was split up, and it was really scary for a moment. But the TheKyojin pulled back. So we're allowed to breathe. It's okay. What's up, Richie? I don't know. I don't have anything on my thing that does brackets. I don't know. I have low production. I've never streamed for casting stuff. But this is a deciders match. They are engaging each other right now with zealots and archons. All the good Protoss stuff. Looks like the TheKyojin has more zealots, but they're just going to get eaten up by archons. ReaLity is significantly ahead in army supply, so TheKyojin is going to fall back to no shield batteries, just DTs. On that note, he does have 2 DTs attacking this army, and there's not a single observer over it. Now, while this is going on, he does have units in the other base. One of those is a Dark Templar, and still no observer. 1 observer in production. That observer is probably going to go to this army. The TheKyojin could pick up. Oh my goodness! All right, so TheKyojin intercepts the army, and his DTs are just getting a lot of free shots. The DTs are everywhere getting free shots. Okay, so they don't block the ramp. The units get back up. Missed opportunity there, I think, by the TheKyojin. He could have blocked the ramp, and that would have been it. So right there, if the TheKyojin would have blocked that ramp with his DTs and like walled it off, killed those 3 immortals, oh, that would have been painful. But that's not what happened. So we're just gonna move on with life. Apparently, I need to stream more because if Gamer Richie's gonna come around and give me some coaching, Gamer Richie is the freaking king. When it comes to all things Terran, there's only 2 people I go to, and that's Gamer Richie and Jehefe. Alright, so TheKyojin is just warping in more units. He's building a gateway down there so he can increase the speed of that. Now, TheKyojin keeps attacking his units on accident. ReaLity is pushing across the map. TheKyojin is over here in the bottom right. ReaLity is mid-left. TheKyojin is now pushing mid-right. Third base of TheKyojin is going to be under pressure. TheKyojin says, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to push in anyway. This is going to be what it looks like possibly a base race here. We've got units in the natural, units in the third. Archons, those do significant damage against zealots. We're going to push into the natural of TheKyojin from ReaLity. ReaLity has just a massive army that is not split up. He runs his units, or probes away from his third. He's going to completely obliterate the natural. TheKyojin is also doing the exact same thing, but to 2 different bases at once. Third base falls for ReaLity. Natural is about to fall, maybe for ReaLity. ReaLity pushes into the main of TheKyojin though, and he's just going to start laying away at all these buildings. There are 3 pylons over here powering all this, 1 pylon powering that. Wow! Alright, so we're going to see the natural fall finally. ReaLity pulls back. So ReaLity pulls back half his army. What is TheKyojin going to do? No, what? Alright, so TheKyojin pulls back too. ReaLity reestablishes the base on the other side of the map with all his workers. Okay, so this is where things get a little bit weird, right? TheKyojin has a bigger army supply because ReaLity pulled back to his main, you know, recall and everything, all the cool Protoss things that you can do. But he also retreated his units out of the natural and didn't go into the main. ReaLity lost his units in the main, and now they both have trash for economies. So this is interesting to see. ReaLity's going to engage this base over here. Excuse me, TheKyojin engages this base over here. ReaLity's units are all kind of a little bit broken up, and they're kind of just moving in right now. TheKyojin pulls back his zealots because he knows he needs to engage all of his units if he wants to win this fight. Good Warp Prism micro coming out from ReaLity. There is no Warp Prism for the TheKyojin. What's going to happen here? He's picking up Immortals. Saving Immortals. Making them live up to their name. TheKyojin falls down so far in unit supply, but the army supply is so similar. There is no observer for the for ReaLity. TheKyojin has an observer, so oh my god, is TheKyojin gonna win this game? He's gonna come back up here and kill this base. Gamer Richie, I will always give you a shout out. Always. So this base for ReaLity is gonna fall. Neither player is mining minerals at the moment. Neither player is mining gas. Oh my goodness, what a game. TheKyojin starts mining minerals. Guess what? It's long distance mining. ReaLity is also mining. It's long distance. ReaLity GG's out. What? Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he should. I don't know. You can't see me, but my hands are over my head right now. Because I think that was early. He had 25 workers, long distance or not. He was going to have the better income. Get out an observer. You have the warp prisms that you can micro. Oh, man.
Yo, Cody, you want someone to do this last?
Bro, get in here with me. Get in here with me.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, wait, just make sure you guys don't start yet.
I'm still in the game. I haven't left yet because I think that was an early GG from ReaLity.
Oh, I haven't even seen the end of the game yet. I just saw you guys were out.
Oh my goodness,
it's
bro.
got 2 war prisms.
The army supply is only 5 apart and GG'd out because 19 more workers and they're both long distance mining. Oh man. I'm in shock right now. I feel like Idra just GG'd out of the game.
Let me see. So he's losing. He's losing that neck.
Yeah, it really is. Alright. So, I'm going to introduce bottom left. Spawning in the bottom left corner, representing Alpha X, actually, now that we've got that figured out. Thank you, Xenodactyl. It is TheKyojin, the Teal Protoss, up 1-0.
And up in the top right-hand corner, it is also representing Alpha X, ReaLity. I do like that they both picked different shades of blue here. That'll make it easy to tell whose zealots are whose, you know?
Was it control? Boom, did it, done. Alright, cool. We've got the score thing going right.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so this is it. Do or die for ReaLity, and TheKyojin has a little bit of room to play, but you know it's only a best of 3, so don't play too hard. ReaLity is gonna go ahead and send a worker across the map to scout. TheKyojin is gonna scout his natural for a proxy, and then looks like move out.
Yeah, he's looking for the cannon rush. Doesn't see it, right? The probe will be down there and building stuff at that time, so he's like, alright, we're good. And he's right, there is no cannon rush coming.
Yep, second gateway on the way.
Yeah, and now we're just kind of waiting to see who throws down a pylon across the map first, because with these two guys as PvP, I would be kind of shocked. I don't think I've seen either of them go for the like the Stalker Sentry opening. It's the one I generally prefer.
Actually,
but it is a little bit of a safer opening, and both these guys, yep, there's the proxy.
ReaLity went Stalker Sentry last game. I mean, he
opened
up, I think, 2 Adepts, but then his follow-up was Stalker Sentry. And
yeah.
Expand,
well, getting that quick hallucinated scout out can be really, really nice, but I'm expecting we're gonna see a robo here from Kyojin based on the positioning. Yeah. Oh, it's
I
a
don't know.
gateway.
He's done the same thing every single game.
Yeah.
He is every single game 3 gate, one of them proxied, apply pressure, and take an expansion.
Yeah, and double stalker from both of them. I think that's definitely a read against each other. Double stalker is really, really good.
Yeah, well, last game ReaLity
If you
went
think your opponent's doing something aggressive.
true. Last game ReaLity went double adept, and like it just got shut down really hard.
Yeah, I mean, okay, wait, whoa. No, that's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Right? Well, is it gonna work? Wait, no, you didn't see it. Okay, well, maybe it is gonna work.
Oh my
Okay,
god, there's a
well,
pylon in the main of ReaLity.
that's a thing. Now, what we're gonna see from this probably, and I think what Kyojin should do here is just kind of build up, wait, because ReaLity is gonna be banking all of his army to defend this, and if he can just warp into adepts, he can run in and kill like 8 probes.
Oh, he
Not
doesn't
8,
see
but
it.
he can kill a lot of probes, and that'll, or it should kind of end the game.
He does not see it yet. Still, not scouted.
Yeah.
And this map is not.
2 stalkers find 1 stalker. That
Oh.
doesn't end well for 1.
Nope, that ends very poorly for one stalker.
Oh, actually, he's gonna escape with it.
He is. We're gonna start attacking the pylon in action.
Yeah, but now ReaLity's got 2 stalkers out on the map that are just not in position to help him here. He needs them at the front. They're not here. He's gonna throw down this Nexus, but I can't see it getting up. Warp Gate is almost done, but yeah. Oh, if he catches these 2 stalkers. Oh, he teched his own stalker. What? Yeah, now ReaLity should be able to zone him away from the expansion with no expansion from Kyojin. This looks good for ReaLity, but obviously there's that X factor. There it is, the 2 adepts in the main. And I'll tell you what, ReaLity is going to be absolutely baffled. He's not going to see this coming because he's not shading in. I could see him losing a decent amount.
There's no Immortal on the way either. He drops the Twilight Council. He needs to build units to hold this right now. Cancel the Twilight.
Yeah, and here we go. Kyojin keeping him occupied at the natural. Oh, let's see. Let's see how many go down.
4 probes so far. 5 probes.
It's gonna be 6.
That's really painful.
Is it?
Natural
Only
expansion's about
6.
to finish. 6 probes go down. Natural expansion.
Oh, he's got to cancel it. He's got to cancel it. Yeah.
Does cancel it.
And now this is looking really good for Kyojin. He's gonna focus down those wounded stalkers. GG is called right there. Kyojin takes the 2-0 and we'll move on to the round of 8.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, that's a brutal way to lose for ReaLity.
Yeah, I honestly I hope he doesn't watch that replay or the